What's up, guys? Right now it is way too early in the morning, and I'm on my way down to the world-renowned Compton, California to go race some bicycles. The beginning of this season, my first goals were to get inside the top 20. I'm feeling strong. This is probably the strongest I've ever felt. And so basically, my goal today is to get on the podium. After gaining a big dose of confidence following my 6th place finish in Ontario, I headed deep out into the desert to try my hand at road racing, competing in the SCNCA State Championships. Battling 30-mile-per-hour winds and a punishing pace, I promptly had that confidence snatched from my hands. I then learned a valuable lesson in positioning at CBR's penultimate race, getting boxed in before the sprint, bringing it home in a disappointing 10th. So for the final race of the season, I had one goal: finish on the podium, even if that meant riding until the wheels fell off.
Good morning, Cat 5 racers. How y'all doing this morning? Let's do it one more time. I want you guys down the registration to hear you. How are you guys, Cat 5s, doing this morning? There we go. I like it. I like it. How many of you guys are proud to be here at the season finale? You've done every single race with us here this year. I like it. I get some hands there. Let's go to the other end of the spectrum.
I'd come a long way over the past year, starting my crit racing journey during the middle of a pandemic. As the season progressed, so did my abilities on the bike. Every race I participated in, I saw the finish line. Now, it was the last race of the season.
Right and ready.
The last chance to take that big step onto the podium. So my plan was simple: stay towards the front, cover any attacks, and use all the knowledge I had gained over the past year to put myself on the box. If I was going to pull that off, I was going to have to survive 30 minutes with 50 other crazies, all with the same goal. The first thing that I noticed was that the PMA team was hungry, fully stocked, and most importantly, they were working well together.
Right here, this PMA team, they're working together pretty well. Yeah.
So I knew that if I wanted a shot at this race, I was going to have to stay in the mix with them. The problem was, the PMA team didn't want to take the lead. So the pace of the field began to drop. And the peloton began to bunch up. There's few things more sketchy than a congested Cat 5 field.
Keep all these people together, okay? Keeping everybody involved. Yeah.
I had been in slow fields before, but this one felt different. Maybe because the riders felt a bit more aggressive than usual. Maybe it was because there was the season finale. Or maybe it was the combination of all those factors. Whatever it was, we needed to shed some of the fat ASAP. But with an uphill sprint to the line, I needed to conserve as much energy as possible. And then, the first real attack happened. The guy who had made the attack was one of the main podium contenders. And in racing, whatever you give up during the race, you lose for the sprint. So the fact that one of the fastest guys in the field was putting in a huge effort this early was working in my favor. The pace was heating up. This was exactly what I needed. spicing up, and the moves were getting tougher. But despite the surge, we hadn't shaken the pack. Everyone had brought their A game. Two laps to go, I was sitting in 11th place. My plan was to make my way into the top 10, and then move up into the top 5 for the final lap. But as I settled into 9th, the games began.
Get on it!
No one wanted to push the pace at the front, bunching the field up again. But with the two-man breakaway up the road, we didn't have time to play games. As we started to reel the breakaway back in, the pace at the front dropped, and the field bunched up, again.
Go to bed!
The rider to my right clipped the wheel in front of him, and before I could even have a chance to react, the bike and rider shot directly into me. The crash had collected 4 riders in total.
How are you feeling?
I got my shoulder dislocated.
One's got a shoulder dislocated.
The impact had dislocated my shoulder. The rider who had caused the crash received a broken collarbone.
Alright, smile.
Fortunately, for the most part, everyone was okay. But for me, my dreams of a podium had ended on the pavement. My first season of crit racing had ended in the ER.